Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NNRX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis several times. I don't remember exactly what days, but regardless, that is where this red line is coming from. And after today's monster move, this line down here is relatively irrelevant. So with that being said, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter because there's lines everywhere and that leads to confusion. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. So I'm just going to adjust this level up here to the newest area of resistance where the sellers are hanging out, and that's right up there at 0047. On essentially 5 separate occasions today, the price tried to get up through 0047 and couldn't quite do it. So while I'm not saying it's impossible to break through that level, I'm just saying that apparently according to the story that the chart is telling us, the price is going to have to bring its A game if it's going to be able to not only fight through 0047, but also be able to stay up above it. So that'll be that area of resistance to keep an eye on going into next week. What about levels of support? Well, the first level is what I would call the ideal level of support. I mean, if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price could stay up there above 004. Now, with that being said, if the price falls below 004, I'm not saying the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could actually manage to stay up above that level, that would certainly be a big sign of power on the bull's part. Taking a step back, though, and looking at all this from more so a big picture point of view, that is where the purple line comes into play, the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, this right here being defined as quote-unquote the move, just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what's being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 004 would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. So very, very nice way to close out the week. And now it's just a question of can the bulls continue to build upon this momentum next week? We will see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.